nice if we can do that. Quick recap. Last stream, we sabbed the oil train that is routing oil from here to here. It just gets refueled here. We'll set that up. Iron train's still running, of course. Working very nicely, I must say. Last time we also added to the mass production. We added quite a bit actually. Bunch of circuit network stuff and whatnot. It'll be very fun once we actually get into that kind of stuff. So I can put some extra wires and stuff I have in here away. I also have excess chest for wires once this all catches up. The purpose of this isn't to be fast, of course. It's just to craft these in advance. And just not worry about it. Not have to craft them by hand. What are we doing on lights? Lights are filled up. That's great. Nice to see that everything's working smoothly. So let's head down to the oil production. Okay. We'll need to clear out some of these trees, I would think. Not too many though. Would be a Factorio stream without clearing out trees, right? Oh, we're missing the rail signals here. There it is. Okay. That's much better. I was wondering why that light was blue. Always have to forget something. Okay, so I think we'll start with 5 refineries. And let's not start with 5, let's start with like 2. Yeah, okay. Just needs to route some power over here. Just like that. That should be fine. Set those up for basic oil processing. We need to consider our options for later when we want to do advanced oil processing. So maybe we could do it like this instead. That'll give us a bit more breathing room. Can't very conveniently place these wires apparently. So let's do it like this, maybe. That should be fine. Should just be a matter of setting up these pipes then. Actually, let's do it like this. Where you have underground pipe there to normal pipe to underground there to normal. With this underground leading over here. There. That's oil. That should be the basic fuel setup. We'll just stay with the 2 for now. We need to route these over to fuel tanks for the different resources we're going to get out of it. We'll also move our gun turret. There should be fine. In case we get some biter problems. I'm not seeing too many problems right now. A bit more to the east that we need to start worrying about. We'll be able to get laser turrets relatively soon though. Powering them will be another problem, but we'll worry about that later. Yeah, that should be fine. No, that's not fine. We can't put those there. Hi, Tyler. How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Stream delay, by the way, so by the time I see your comments, yeah, you won't hear my response for like 10 seconds or so. 10 seconds minimum. I think I'm actually going to put the tanks on the other side of the refineries. I think that'll be more convenient. In which case, we'll put petroleum first. The chat is quite dead. Yeah, that's about right. Well, strictly speaking, you're the only viewer right now. Maybe we'll see another person come. Depends who's busy and who's not. Could message Skylar and stream and guilt trip him into coming. He's probably busy though. Okay. We'll put light oil in that tank. Don't really like that setup either, actually. Because it's a bit close to the tracks. You think he's working? Yeah, he probably is. He's online on Steam, but that probably means he's working. That was one off. Okay. There goes the train. Now we just need the heavy oil. Putting the tanks 3 spaces apart so we have a bit of flexibility with how we route our liquids. That should be heavy oil. Okay, so those are the 3 products we're getting from oil refineries. I think we'll actually just set up 2 more oil refineries right now. Because we can. Just need to route the power over. Place a few lights so it's easier to see. Okay. That should be much better. We're actually running a bit low on underground pipes. Need to pick up some more for my crafting. we're going to be short. Okay. Need to grab more of those then. We'll just take the train back because that's the quickest way. And here's where my insanity reveals itself. As you see, these organized circuits, and then this thing exists. But it functions. All this production is merely for building purposes, and therefore does not need to be efficient. Oh yeah, that's a big map. The map's infinite. Yeah. Well, theoretically infinite. It'll go basically as far as my computer can handle, which will never get to that point. Okay. Yeah. Go back to oil production 1. Very convenient to have a train system. It allows for quick transports and great automation of transport. Okay. Just thinking about the heavies now. Heavy oil. Yeah, we should be good to go. Mostly it's just the petroleum that we need, so we'll want to set up a circuit network to turn these other liquids into solid fuel. The petroleum we'll use for other crafting purposes. It shouldn't be that hard to do. Question is, what do we want to do first? Probably set up the petroleum things. Except I need to set the train up in the north anyways, so I might as well grab the circuit network things while I'm there. Should have thought of that earlier, but that's okay. Grab a bit of coal while we're here for fueling the train. And we can set this one up. So this one will need to go to oil products drop off and then go to oil production 1. And for now we'll just leave it on manual, but we'll send it to oil production 1. We'll grab the circuit network things that we need to get a good solid fuel set up. So we'll need none of those, but we'll need 2 power switches, 2 decider combinators, 2 arithmetic combinators, some green wire and red wire. Oh, we have a constant combinator, we don't need that. Okay. Back on the train we go. No, did I set that top Mac? Didn't mean to do that. We want to leave that oil production 1 because we need to set up. That was scary. We need to set up the everything over there. Oh, we actually need to. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just ride this train back. That's easy enough. This train will be transporting all the resources we need for production over to the oil production area, and it will return all the outputs. Sorry for the beeping. I will plug my headphones in a moment. Once I find my cord here, always forget to do that before I start streaming. Then my headphones complain at me. Okay, that's fixed now. What do we do? What do we do? Didn't mean to do that. Go back to oil production 1, manual. Go. Okay. Oh, well, no, need to set it to manual once we get there. Going around in circles here. It's always fun. You get to see me make all of the mistakes. There. So. We need water and coal. We have the coal here. We need to craft plastic and sulfur somewhere down here. Closest place to get water is over here, so we'll just do that right now. Probably should have grabbed more underground pipes, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Trees are in the way, so I can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. Shouldn't matter too much how we route this. I think we're going to have plastic and sulfur production down here. Somewhere around this area. I haven't quite decided yet. Because we won't need to expand anything down here. Potentially we want to get a copper mine down here, but we won't worry about that right now. We have plenty of other options for that, such as right here. So yeah, let's just ignore that. I think we'll want 4 of each. So these 4 will be sulfur. These 4 will be plastic. That should be that. So now we have all the water we need for the sulfur. Just need to route petroleum down here. Which shouldn't be too bad. If we do that, can we reach all the way over here? We cannot. Okay, so we'll have to route it around here a bit. And we will need more undergrounds. It's a shame. Don't really have the resources to craft it manually either, so we'll just take the train back. It looked like one of our trains was stuck. We better check up on that. Rail signals aren't right. Just grab the underground pipes quick here first. Okay, this train's stuck. That's because we forgot the signals on this side of this track too. There it goes. We need a chain signal. Where are you stuck now? Okay. I think that should fix all of that. So now our oil train can run again. Give us all that oil we need. We're actually keeping up on rather nicely with all these pumps without change. It's not going to work the way I wanted, but we can still make it work. It's just a matter of doing that. Let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. And we should just need the medium electric poles here. The light. There we go. Actually, these don't have petroleum. Maybe they need their coal first before they're actually going to accept any petroleum. It's possible. But you can see how quickly we produced all that sulfur. So let's get the coal. Coal's coming from this chest, this cargo wagon right here, not chest. That'd be Minecraft. Okay. We'll just do a splitter to make the belts go on both sides. Can't do an underground there because the Rail signal's in the way. In that case, let's do it right here. That should be fine. Out of transport belts. That's embarrassing. Clearly this isn't keeping up. Maybe we could make a blue assembly machine, but that's not really the point because you can see that actually that one's not already done. That one's waiting on iron. This one's close to being done though, yeah. So it'll be fine. I don't want to take in too much copper. Well, too much copper at once, that is. Good test of our circuit network there. We didn't die. That would have been funny. Well, funny for the viewers at least, not so funny for me. It's when you die, you lose all of your items and there's no way to get them back. I have some pretty decent resources on me, so I prefer not to die. Let's just do these right there. Something like that. Except that doesn't connect to that electric pole right there, so we'll just do that. Okay, then it's accepting the petroleum. Yep. We're good to go. Just need to route the plastic and the sulfur over to load them onto the train. It's just a matter of deciding how we want to do that exactly. I was going to say something like that, but it doesn't appear to work the way we want. We do something like this. That'd be fine, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so here's the plastic. Here's the sulfur. Don't want to start right there. Let's do it here. That way we're not blocking off things. And plastics. Actually, we could do this. This will be strictly better. Just like that. We'll put one of those things over here too. Not there. Can we put one? We can put one there. Okay. Put one here then. There. Easy. Plastic and sulfur. Now it's just a matter of deciding where we want to do solid fuel. Probably up in this area here. We'll have to worry about that in a bit. Well, Skylar's not working. He's playing American Truck Simulator. There goes the train. That one ends there. The other one ends up here. So let's do something like this. That way we can have a bunch of fast inserters to fill all those up. There. Can even take this one away because it connected up there. So now we have sulfur and plastic done. Very nice. We're going to be short on petroleum, of course. We just need to set the solid fuel now. Yeah, our petroleum is much lower than our heavy and light oil. Let's add 2 more refineries. Just so we can have a pretty good amount of petroleum coming in. We don't have to move the turret. And we need more undergrounds, you know. Are we gaining on petroleum now is the question. Looks like we're still slightly losing, but that's okay. Because once these cargo wagons fill up, we should be good to go. Because realistically, we're not going to use that much. Yeah, you can see the production starting to hurt because we're out of petroleum. But let's not worry about that right now. For now, let's worry about heavy oil, light oil, fuel. This is where we're going to use our combinators. Those watching, they get to learn a bit of circuit networks today. Yay, very fun stuff. Well, fun for me at least, maybe not for you. There. So basically, uh, we need a power source first, right there. So it's going to reach over to here. What we're going to do is say when the tanks are above a certain amount, we will allow power to pass through. Actually, we want to have the cutoff a bit closer, so let's not worry about that right now. Yeah, we need more underground pipes like now, so let's go do that. Okay, we'll grab some of these. Waiting on circuits, actually. Of all things. That's because we're just running this off a longhand. We can run this off fast. That'd be just fine. Oh no, we can't. We cannot run it off of fast. Well, we could, but we don't want to. So, belts again. There we go. Grab some iron while we're here too. We should be able to finish up the oil production system, and then we just need to send the train back and unload all these things on the main bus. We used up all the coal. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, power switch. Can you connect to there? Thank you. I want the power switch to be connected to a circuit network, which will consist of it's not right. Okay, like that. Connect to there. We need arithmetic combiner, combinator, decider combinator. So arithmetic is going to take the input of green on this tank here. Input of, well, it's not going to take a specific input, but it's going to check how much heavy oil it is. Multiply that number by 1. It's going to output to the red circuit network, which will be a red wire connected to here. Just say if red is greater than 2000, let's say. We're going to output a 1 to the green output. It's going to say if green is greater than 0, we connect the power. Just for the sake of example, let's do that. And then when we connect this to here, it allows power to flow through. Switch this back to 2000 now. So once one of these tanks, which means all the tanks will be at this state, so once all the tanks have 2000 heavy oil supplied, they will start producing the salt fuel. Now we just need to do something similar with the light fuel. Arithmetic, cider, green's there, red, power switch. I had a second power switch, didn't I? There it is. I'd be sad if I forgot that. To green. Let's just connect this here. It's going to say green greater than 0. Input light oil multiplied by 1. Output to red. Red greater than 2000. Not 200, 2000. Outputs a 1 to green. That will allow all these light oils to run, except we need to route this over. There. That should be that. Put in some lights. Because always put in lights. We don't want lights there actually. Light here, light here. Can't put lights over there, of course, because obviously we don't have the power connected over there until we have full of the other stuff. But these are all still running, so we should get that relatively soon. these filled up yet. We're out of coal. So let's actually throw this on automatic now. Oh wait, we need to output the fuel. That's right. Okay. So output. Let's actually do it like this. Long hands. Outputs. That was pretty dumb of me. Quick splitter. So it's just all go to the train. Not like that, obviously. Okay, so that's solid fuel. Done. That is the basic oil setup that we will have. Clearly, we don't have enough refineries at this point. So let's add like 4 more. Because we can, honestly. Strictly speaking. Just need to wait for them to craft. Actually almost filled up on sulfur. Because sulfur stacks to 50, plastic stacks to 100. We'll always be bringing more plastic back than sulfur. Which is fine. Plastic will be used for advanced circuits, while sulfur will be used for batteries. Both of which will be used for science packs. Okay. Start placing these down. Okay, that should definitely increase our petroleum production. It should also increase our power usage. Except we don't have the lamps on right now, so we're fine. Find out how well our solid fuel setup can keep up pretty quick here. Okay. Petroleum. Getting quite a bit more now. Plastic, or coal, of course. Sulfur's filled up. The train should be moving here pretty quick. Oh, we have problems. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, we're coming. Go, go. Quick, run! Run! Get the train. Go. Taking out our production. Oh, why did they have to attack that of all things? Get out of here. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. It's like the worst thing they could have attacked. Oh, did I lose all those circuits? I lost all those circuits. Oh, that just feels bad. It's just not nice. Yep, we're trying to tear it up here. Okay. How dare they? How dare they? We'll teach them someday. Oh, they're right there up to the north, huh? Okay. Constants. Cider, arithmetic. Red. Quite a few resources we lost there because we've been lazy with our charts. Lesson learned? Not really, though. Actually, let's get 2 gun turrets. There's one here. Another one over here. Make sure to protect all of this mess production. Okay. You can see that this is working just fine. It should be producing some solid fuel at this point. Actually, we forgot to set buffer chest. Just realized that right now. That's embarrassing. Okay, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine, right? Bit low on coal. Yeah, we need coal. We need more sources of coal, like right now. Right now. Absolutely right now. Oh, look at that. Okay, we need iron though. That's the main problem. Let's grab some iron here quick. Set more coal mines. Okay. Just be stacking coal at this point. Okay, there's that. We'll just use medium electric poles to power it. Not too concerned about the layout of them. We do need power though. Okay. Just route the belt at this point. It's fine. And that should be fine. There we go. That should increase our coal supply by quite a bit. I should really set. Life flashed before my eyes there. We almost just died. Great fun. Great fun. Okay. Oh, let's set buffer chests on the other side. Because we do really need them. It's just a bad idea not to have them. Hey, look at that. We're actually getting oil. Except, why is this not working? These not connected. They're connected. Power switch. Greater than output. Green. Greater than 0. I think we need to break and replace this. Perhaps. Green. It's output to 1. Why are we not getting it? Why are we getting 0? We're output to 1. Green signal looks to be in the wrong place. It is. Okay, let's reset this then. Red greater than 2000. Output 1 to green. Green greater than 0. Red. There. Wonderful. Now we gained a bunch of solid fuel returned back. Hi, Colonel. Colonel. Thanks for joining the stream. I was just setting up oil for Factorio. Set up a quick circuit network to give us solid fuel to take a bit of a strain off our coal. Except I forgot to set up these buffer chests, so I'm actually going to cut this off for a bit. And just install a traded manual. This time, let's not be an idiot, and let's remember the buffer chests. Oops. Took out inserter there. We should have a buffer chest on the iron on the coal realistically too. So let's do that. Okay, that should work just fine. There. So we need more fasten starters, that's what we need. Could go back to the main bus and grab some, but we should be fine for now. We'll just craft some quick ones. Actually, I'm going to put some indicator lights for when these are on. relatively good visual cue. Well, I mean not that good because obviously the lights are only going to work at night, but it'll be better than having to check if these are running. There. I'm not worried too much about having the lights in the exact right position. I mean the electric poles in the most efficient setup. Currently, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so that's sulfur. It's also not too big of a deal if these aren't exactly the perfect efficiency either for throughput. There. That should be that. We should be using more oils now. Perhaps gaining enough petroleum to keep up. Let's check power supply. Doing fine on that. There goes the oil train. Okay. I think at this point we just need to set up the other side. As far as I can tell, and turn this on automatic again. Let's just take, let's almost on this solid fuel. Okay. So we have the buffer chests for the plastic and the sulfur already set up, and the fuel. Okay. Fuel will be going. Scary every time. Okay. Let's just set fuel over here. We'll just do something like that, actually. That'll be just fine. I think it'll be just fine. Yeah. I'll just mix the fuel in. Except we want the belt balancer. That's the only thing we need to add. Okay. Now we need to get plastics and sulfur. Shouldn't be too hard. You need to go up there. Are we doing belts? We always need more belts. Let's go get more belts. Quick check on our train too. Okay, so figure out exactly how we want to route things over here now. Could just do something like this, where we have that, this, except then how would we bounce it? We bounce it over here, after we bounce this one. Is that the right term? The term, but is it the right term? I don't know. Okay. That should be fine. Bounce this one. That's fine. Turrets. Are we fine? We're fine. Okay. To extend the power over this direction. Just need more belts. There we go. Okay, that should be that part done. Let's go check on train down there. Not refuel. We could just do oil drop off one actually, that'd be fine. Apologies to viewers, I have a bit of a cold right now, so I sound a bit different. A bit stuffed up. Okay, so right now we're still producing plastic. What's a good solution to that? I mean, the problem is we're short on petroleum. And there's not much we can do on that. We're actually stuck. Okay. Because we're not getting rid of light oil fast enough. Isn't that nice? Okay. Let's help out the throughput a bit by doing something like this. Terrible solution, but we're going to do it anyways. Yeah, we need more iron. other than us waiting on plastic, we're doing fine. I mean, we got a pretty good backlog here, so I think it should be fine. We don't need that stuff directly right away. It should be fine. Just waiting on fast belts now. I wouldn't think that we should have more light oil than heavy oil. I suppose it's still because this backlog is getting rid of it. Yeah, there goes that backlog. Okay. Hold on. Put this backlog then. Is that going down? No. It's a quick way to get rid of some light oil and check balance. Please excuse my wastefulness. Tell you what, we'll do the same with heavy oil, just to be fair. Such a terrible person. Okay. Are we almost full? Nope. Are we almost up coal? Nope. But that should have all these running now. Which will definitely help the process. If nothing else. Okay, let's watch these values now. What I'd like to see is them turning on for a while and then them catching up and turning off. That's what I'd like to see. Doesn't seem to be what's going to happen though. I mean, we could get speed modules. But I'm surprised that heavy oil would be keeping up and light oil isn't. Because we did the ratios. I don't necessarily understand right now why it's not right. Okay, we should start seeing some solid fuel production from the heavy now. There it is. Maybe neither of them are going to turn off. Maybe we just have the right balance. Well, let's think about this actually for a second. We could actually do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which means we're producing 30 every 5 seconds, which means we're producing 6 per second. Okay. We're burning through 6 per second. And this is doing Wait a minute. 10 to 30. That'd be 5 seconds, so we're doing 6 per second, okay? We're doing 16 here. That'd be 3 seconds. This means we're doing 5 amp bits. There's no convenient way we can move it either. It means we're producing just slightly, ever so slightly more than what we're getting. That's annoying. If we put speed modules on this, it'd be fine. Let's do that. Let's auto craft. Let's just manually craft 12 speed modules. One per. We're not going to manually craft 24. Thank you very much. Because right now we can do it in 16 divided by 4. 16 divided by 3. That's 5 and a third. 20% speed on that. Which means we get 5 and a third. Let's actually do the math. Instead of 3, well, let's just say 1 times 0.2. So we got, wait, 20% off. So we got 0.8 times. Actually, I'm going to do 1.54 times 5.3. That'd be plenty. If we get one speed module on each. That's going to take forever to craft though, but we'll do it. We'll do it. It's necessary, so we'll do it. Just ran out of coal. Train just left. Yeah, we're cutting our coal usage in half, basically. What we could even do is, what's I'm thinking of? That was scary. Okay. We could do something like this. Prioritize it even more. That cuts our our coal usage down to a fourth. If we do this, we're down to an eighth. Okay, let's do one more. Just go down to 16th fuel usage, coal usage. That should be fine. Every 16 fuel we do, we get 1 coal. Right? It's cut in half. 4th, 8th, 16th, yeah. Actually, it's every 8 still, because before it was everyone was coal, half it was every other one. Wait, I can't do math right now, apparently. We should get that. Realistically speaking, we should get that. It's much better. That way the cargo wagon will load up and unload at the same time. Anyone else confused by what's being accomplished here? Well, if I do that, does that help confuse you? Yeah, that's good. Quick check on the fuels. Still waiting on crafting by hand 12 speed modules so that our fuel setup can keep up. How are we doing on crude oil? Oh, yeah. Yeah, about that. About that. I guess we'll start keeping up now. Here comes the train. It's going to fill up with sulfur pretty quick. And fuel pretty quick. Plastic, it needs to wait for this coal to actually come down to craft all the plastic. Yeah, about that crude oil problem. Say goodbye to all the crude oil. Remember all those pump jacks we had? Yeah. Those aren't too helpful now, are they? So, next nearest available fuel source. There. 2 spots. 1 spot. 2 spots. There's actually 7 over there. It's pretty far out though. I think my cold's getting worse. a good condition to stream today, but that's okay. It's for you guys. To the potentially non-existent chat. And so that I can justify playing Factorio instead of doing homework. It's always good. Yep, there it goes. Goodbye, crude oil. Nice knowing you, but you're gone. At least that should fix their problem of being overflowed on heavy and light oil. Because now the solid fuel will easily keep up. Easily. Still gonna put the speed modules in though. Excuse me. Hurting quite a bit on plastic. It's actually, this oil supply actually doesn't help much because it's just coming from the 6 sources up there. Realistically, we can't round train over there very easily. We'd want to take it from this loop because this loop's kind of surrounded. That was the point of it. Just take it from that loop going down. Is there room there? Yeah, there's room. Go down south. You also have the opportunity to get that copper, which we don't need right now. Still have a bit of stone left there. Copper. How are we doing in copper? We need more copper mines. Let's just add more copper mines. So we're crafting the speed modules. Great. Let's do this. Yeah, copper supply is hurting. Quite a bit, actually. It's my mandatory text for the stream. Everyone knows that whenever I stream, I get text. There's been one exception so far. Solid fuel actually ran out. It's pretty impressive. Let's move that big electric pole there. Let's actually do that. should be fine for now. I mean, yeah, it's fine for now. We could add a few more, but it's really not necessary. Go back to iron drop off. Put all these speed modules in. But at this point, actually, we're not at the point where we're catching up on this. Light oil we've caught up on, but not heavy yet. Because we still have a very small backlog of heavy. We actually have 3 oil refineries that are doing absolutely nothing. Don't put 2 in there. Okay, that should easily catch us up on the solid fuel. Power check. Doing fine. Somewhat. If my math was correct, that really should be... Yeah, we're catching up on heavy oil now. Eventually, we should see it go below the threshold to stop producing solid fuel. Eventually. For example, light oil is now at 2.2. Just still burning a lot on petroleum. Realistically, how many of these are we running? Not enough, that's how many. Part of that is because our pump jacks are already hurting for resources. Most of these are already at 0.2 or 0.3, where they started at 0.5 or 6. Well, we still have 0.5 left, but yeah, about that. We need more pump jacks. This guy's helping every once in a while, but not much. Quite backlog of solid fuel. Yeah, you can see the oil struggling to even get over here. lower this to 5. What are the other options? Doesn't work very well. Do item count, but we don't want to do that, surely. We could just say when you have greater than 5,000. Oh, right. Okay, let's say when check for all items. Okay, in that case, let's say 1,200 on plastics. Oops. 1,200 on plastic. That seemed to work, doesn't? Oh wait, yeah, changed the wrong one. We'll just test this train quick. After we make sure this train is working, I think we'll end the stream off a bit earlier than usual, just because of my cold, and I really don't feel like talking much more. I haven't been talking much on the stream, really. shows we need a buffer chest there also. Don't really want to set that up though. Okay, we'll set up. I'll give us a coal buffer. So we won't have to wait each time. Well, we'll have to wait the full length. It'll be about the same as waiting for the sulfur. There we go. 20 seconds to activity, we should move. Second now. Here we go. Once we get to 5,000 items, we should move back out. Light ocean turned off. Turn itself back on and off. Very nice. It's exactly what we're looking for. Coal is unloaded. Once this gets to 5,000 items, it should continue. So that should be fully automated. Barely even emptied the first cargo wagon, look at that. Okay. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to end off the stream here. Thanks to everyone who came and watched for a bit. This has been Factorio. We accomplished setting up getting all these productions from the oil. Next time we'll work closer towards getting blue signs, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.